Okay, but first, how are you? How was your flight? Did you enjoy it?
It was a great flight from Los Angeles. It was a beautiful plane. It was a smooth flight, and I'm happy to be here.
Always it's a good thing to fly in a private jet, right?
Oh yes, I've been doing it for many years, since I was probably 25.
Yeah.
It makes everything very convenient. You don't have to worry about a baggage claim or lost luggage.
Yeah,
it's very
I know.
convenient.
I know.
It's expensive, but it's worth paying for
It's
it.
worth
But it's a nice luxury to have.
Is it your first time in Mexico? You have
Oh
been
no,
before?
I've been here many times.
Where did you go?
I vacation Punta Mita in
Punta Mita is beautiful.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
The one and only Palmilla.
Yeah.
El Dorado.
Yeah.
So I vacation here
so
quite a
you've
bit.
been
So
before.
it's a beautiful country, and I'm happy to play tennis here. It's my first time playing tennis here.
Okay. What do you usually do after a game? Where do you go?
Well, after the game, I usually just I get a massage, I stretch, I eat well, I go to sleep. It's more about recovery.
Do things change if you win or lose? Or you always
Well,
do the same thing?
When I lose, I don't do anything. I just go home, I sit in my room.
I don't want to know,
I'm a little
what
down
you
about it, but if I win, I'm preparing for the next day.
Okay.
And I'm getting the right food, I'm getting all the liquids in me, just getting ready for the next day. But if I lose, then I usually just have a greasy burger or pizza and just relax and just do that. But when you win, you just have to prepare for the next day.
Yes. Okay. It's well known that you admire McEnroe.
Yeah.
So, if you could resemble to him in any way, which characteristic would you choose?
Well, John's very talented. He's very unique. He's got great hands, and his touch around the net is amazing, and he's got a lot of fire.
Yes.
And I'm a little more low key, but there are times where I need a little more fire in me at times when I played. And so if there's one thing I'd want from John, it's just a little more energy. But at the same time, you don't want to get too crazy.
Yeah.
As we know, he can go a little nuts.
Yeah.
But
sometimes.
But sometimes. So.
Okay. If you were on your prime as a tennis player, who would you like to play against? I mean, nowadays.
My prime, I'd sure like to play Roger.
Roger?
He's the best player probably of all time. Would have loved to have played him a few more times. Rod Laver is someone I looked up to. John McEnroe.
Yeah.
Borg. In my prime, I just would have loved to have played all the great players of the history of the game.
Okay, perfect. If you hadn't been a tennis player, who would you like to be?
I've always been a pretty good athlete. It would be in some sort of athletic field. I was pretty good at baseball. Maybe
like baseball.
Like a Derek Jeter would have been fun.
Yeah.
Basketball, I'm a big fan of, but I don't know if I could sit in an office and do business. I'm more of a guy that sort of likes to be outside and have fun. And
all that energy has to be outside of your body.
I like to move.
The last question is not a question. I'm gonna say some words, and then you have to tell me what it means for you. Love.
Family.
Success.
Success. What does it mean? It means you work hard.
Pain.
Loss.
Happiness.
Family, friends.
Yeah, you can repeat this. It's
Okay.
Beauty.
A woman. My children.
Okay. Tennis.
What's a word that comes to me? Tennis. Stress.
Okay.
But a lot of joy.
Perfect. And private jet.
One of the nicest luxury ever for me is I don't spend a lot of money, but I do spend money on private planes because it is very convenient, and it's the best way to travel. I have 2 kids, and it makes things very convenient.